And actually, that makes total sense.
Yeah.
Because I know me.
So that's our life mission. That's the McShin's mission.
You don't have to understand my boundaries to respect them.
Well, no, I'm the president and co-founder of McShin, a person in long-term recovery from substance use disorders.
How do you go about fixing the damage in the trust between the family after you get out?
Okay, I gotta work on that.
Celebrating my 6 months. Didn't have a cake.
Yeah.
Gosh, you showed up. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Get in the Herd podcast brought to you by the McShin Foundation. My name's Layla, and today my guest is my dear friend Salma, who's also one of my roommates.
Hi.
Okay, so Salma, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I'm from Northern Virginia. I have one kid. I've been clean 5 months now, and I'm only 20 years old.
It's a lot.
It is.
Hell yeah. And how has your experience been so far at the McShin Foundation?
I actually love it here compared to like other places, and I've been trying to get clean for a little while. But for some reason here it kind of feels like everybody cares here.
It's homey.
Yeah, that. And I just feel comfortable where I'm at right now.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Well, today I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about relationships in early sobriety, platonic and romantic, just things that you've experienced sober, relationship wise to your family members, romantic interests. I know that you've had some fun already. So tell me, how has your relationship changed, if it has, with your family since you've gotten clean?
Okay, so at first it was tough because my family just did not trust me at all. I've been trying to get clean, and it got to the point where they didn't believe in me anymore because I just kept messing up. So when I first came back here, my mom completely distanced herself from me. She didn't help me out except food and pay my bed fees. That's it. But she didn't give me the money. She would give them the money and they would get it for me,
Yeah.
But the more that I got clean, the more trust I got, and it's gotten to the point now where my mom wants to see me. She wants to talk to me, she wants to help me. She's proud of me, and she doesn't like saying that she's proud of me because she thinks, I don't know, she just doesn't like saying she's proud of me. I don't know how to explain it, but
I'm sure she's very proud of you.
She is. She just doesn't like saying it because she's just scared, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, she likes me being out here. Me and my brother, we gotten really close because we did not get along. We were close before, but
how old is he?
He's just turned 16 on November 6th.
Okay.
He's really independent, but we were close. Then we got to the point where we didn't get close anymore because I basically took everything from him and he hated me. But now we're good, and I'm gonna go see him today after this, actually. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, my relationship with my parents, it was always very good. As you know, both my parents are in long-term recovery, and I didn't really develop a problem with drugs or alcohol until way later. I was fairly responsible. I had my life together, and as soon as I started to spiral, my parents caught on very quickly. So our relationship went from incredibly healthy and close to, I was constantly lying to them. They kind of immediately wanted me to get into recovery, some kind of program, and I was really resistant for a long time. I'm still working on that trust with them and my sisters as well. I hurt my family very, very badly. I'm still struggling with, I had a lot of, relationships with friends that were solely to party with, and I had a lot of friends that genuinely cared about me, and I'm still struggling with just getting in contact with them. I have some really good people that I don't even know what to say. Like, I have phone calls to make. I can think of a few specific people that I'm just like scared to reach out to because of what I've put them through. And, it's like the boy who cried wolf,
Mhm.
trying to get my life together and then telling everyone, oh, I'm doing great. And, messing everything up again. I don't really know still at this point what's holding me back from reaching out to those friends. Um, but it's definitely like a heavy guilt that I have not reaching out. I feel like I want to have some more like time behind me before I try and mend those friendships and relationships. Do you have any friendships from when you were using that you're still connected to that were healthy before?
Yes, it's kind of weird exactly. Like my friend group, we all did the same thing together. Like when we've all met when we were in elementary school, and we would drink together or it just escalated. And now I am the only one out of that whole group that's in recovery. And it's kind of sad. I've lost some of my friends, but I have some that like check up on me, ask me how I'm doing, and that's a good thing, I guess. But I just feel like it should be me checking up on them, but I just don't want to be around them or have any communication with them because I don't want them to bring me down. You know, that's the whole point of why I even moved to Richmond because over there is just not a good place for me right now.
Yeah, people, places, and things. You can't heal where you got sick.
Yep. But Layla, how is it having a family who understands recovery and addiction?
That's a good question. um, Obviously, I'm very fortunate in that way. My parents have been in recovery for around 33 years. So, growing up, like in high school, when I was, experimenting with alcohol or weed, whatever it was, nothing too crazy, like just normal teenage stuff. My parents were incredibly strict.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I always kind of wanted what a lot of my friends had, which were like cool parents that drank and partied, and they didn't really care if we drank at their house. And versus my parents, if they found out that I was drinking, it was once I got grounded for an entire summer. I was never grounded. I think it was the summer before sophomore year. I went to this big party in the woods in South Carolina, and that was the drunkest I'd ever been. I completely blacked out. Um, I think I drank a whole bottle of Captain Morgan. It was just really,
Gosh.
yeah. I don't remember anything from that night, but my phone went missing. And instead of like trying to get in contact with my parents the next morning when I woke up at some random house with friends, I didn't know how I got there. I didn't question it. Um, I was just like, I'm just going to go missing. And I don't really know what I would say to them. And they're definitely freaking out right now. And I'm just going to like not get in contact with them. Eventually I like went on Facebook or something and I had a bunch of messages from them and they were freaking out, rightly so. And I remember them picking me up from my friend's house. It was very bad. They made me go to the beach hungover.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I was very sick and then I wasn't allowed to do anything for that entire summer. Anyway, but I mean now, I kind of got my life together. I wouldn't say that I spiraled or anything in high school. I wasn't great, but I wasn't horrible. I moved to LA after high school, went to acting school. I didn't really drink or party or anything. Even like after I turned 21, I wasn't really interested in it. Um, when I did start to go a little too hard and my depression was taking control of my life and my parents picked up on it, I mean, they obviously pointed that out to me, encouraged me to seek help, which I tried a few times. The only thing that worked for me was McShin. But, since coming to McShin and getting clean, there are a lot of things that I've realized. Um, I mean, my parents are incredibly proud of me. And
Hey, Lily, can I ask you a quick question before
yeah,
you get into that? What was the moment, like, what happened that, kind of brought you to your knees where you needed to, like, ask for help? Like, what was that like?
That's a good question.
so that's kind of hard to answer because there was a big event. I ended up crashing my car and almost dying. I was under the influence. Um, I broke my spine, my sternum, my lungs collapsed. I was in the trauma unit. But even after that, the first thing I did was go out and drink. And I think what happened was I just exhausted myself. I just tried to push through and like I really just drained myself from that event forward. And nothing crazy happened after that. I mean, it didn't take long for me to be like, I needed help. Um, but I think I really just exhausted myself because my lifestyle became so unmanageable. Like waking up, drinking immediately, doing whatever else. I mean, I was just constantly hungover if I wasn't drinking. And I think that, one day I just woke up and I called my sister and I said, I need to change my life. This isn't working for me. Um, and I'm just asking you guys to find me some help because I can't do it on my own. So really from that event forward, I just kind of went down the hill. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm glad you're here though.
Yeah, me too. It's even crazier that I went out and continued to harm myself after that. Like I really I was lying to my family as well cuz yeah, I crashed my car on purpose, which is huge, and I am very very lucky to be here. The doctor said that it doesn't logically make sense. So I think the more that I sat on that and thought about that, it made me realize that life has so much more to offer than feeling like crap all the time. How about you, Selma?
Me,
What was your rock bottom?
my rock bottom was, let's see. I got became homeless, lost my job, literally had nowhere to go. I just kept getting in trouble. I eventually had to go on the run because I was just doing stuff I shouldn't be
On the
doing.
run.
Yeah,
What do you mean by that?
meaning that, well, I can talk about this now because it's done and final with. So I stole a car.
I did not know that.
Never got caught. Well, I did get caught eventually, but I didn't get caught. Um, had to go on the run because there was a warrant out for my arrest until one day I got a knock on the door at the 7-Eleven bathroom and it was the police.
The 7-Eleven bathroom?
Yes, I was getting high at the 7-Eleven bathroom.
Damn.
Yeah. And it was the police. And I tried to give them a fake name till they found out who I really was. And
Were you alone?
yeah, I was. The people that I were with left me because I had stole from them. So they left me. So I was doing what I stole in the bathroom and I got caught. And I guess being there, just like, I was like, okay, I can't do this anymore. Like, that was my bottom. My mom didn't want me home. But what really was my bottom, dang, I don't know if I should talk about this.
Let it out.
All right. Before I went to rehab around January, I had gotten raped because I just didn't care who I was hanging out with. And I got invited to go somewhere and I was the only girl. Got really messed up. And I woke up, well, I don't even know if I was asleep. I think I blacked out, honestly. Wake up and I'm just completely undressed. All of them are gone except for one person. So I go and I like go on his phone because I just pretended like I needed to go do something real quick. I don't know, but he believed it. And I read that he's like telling them like, yeah, get out the room, and they're like, how long, how long? And he told them that he had fucked me, but I don't remember that.
Oh my God.
Yes, so I just started crying and freaking out, and I just threw a whole fit, and he kept denying and denying and denying, and I'm just like, I'm it's right there, it's in your phone, you know. So that's what happened, and I just went to rehab and try to start my life over.
Wow, that's a lot to process.
Yeah,
And dealing with that while getting clean too must be really difficult.
it is. I get people, I guess I have told some people down in Woodbridge. Well, actually, I told one person, and I have people saying, "You're such a liar, like that didn't happen, this and that."
Yeah, that
But
disgusts me.
yeah, because they're going based on what he's saying. Like, obviously, he's not going to admit to it, you know? 'Cause that's
Was this person your friend before? Would you have considered them to
this
be?
person was not my friend. This person was my dealer.
Oh,
Yeah. So I was like, let me just go hang out with them, you know, free drugs. No.
yeah. Well, I'm really sorry that happened.
Yeah.
Well, romantic relationships. Let's talk about that a little bit.
In early recovery?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think? Do you think that getting clean, sober, versus using, it's really different.
It's so different.
You're getting all of your feelings back. I mean, for me, I'm a hopeless romantic. I love relationships. I know right now it's not the best idea for me. Like focusing on myself is what's best. I tend to lose myself in people.
Mhm.
And as soon as I'm involved with someone, like anything I want is out the door. You know, it's all about them. So, how has that been going for you?
Not very well. I see why they tell you to wait a year until you get into a relationship, because it just does not work out. Like you're for especially like in the beginning, you're getting your emotions back. Like you've been numb for so long, you're finally getting your emotions back. You're very codependent, and that's what really I'm very codependent.
Very
I'm
vulnerable.
yeah, I am very vulnerable, and I'm also very gullible. And me being in early recovery, I just like any attention that I get, I automatically want that person. I've never been alone. I've always had somebody during my active addiction that I haven't been alone. Like I haven't. And it's my problem, and I don't know how to fix that, and I'm trying to fix that, but just don't do it because it just you lose yourself in the process. You distract yourself. I've been very distracted lately.
Do you believe these words that you're saying?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Because, you know, I think every other day, maybe you say, I'm done with boys. I want to be single. I need to focus on myself. And then I'm gonna call you out the next day you're going off about somebody.
Yes, I know, but
I feel like you're so much more content when you're not worried about someone else too. And the moment that you get caught up in something,
everything else doesn't matter.
yeah.
Yeah. And when I say I'm done with boys, I am, but for some reason I just don't know how to be done with boys. It's just the attention part that's like I'm like, you know, I'm very codependent. I haven't been alone in like a while,
Yeah, I understand that.
you know. And it's probably I don't know what it is, but
Probably something from childhood.
no.
No?
Yeah, probably. Had a rough past. What about you, Layla?
What about me?
Because you're very codependent too. You just don't realize it.
I do realize it actually. Yeah, I am codependent. I call myself a serial dater. I've been in several long-term relationships, and um I have a fun little thing called borderline personality disorder,
Ooh.
which makes it really difficult for me to have relationships because I completely lose myself in the other person. Even like friendships that I get really fixated on. But if I have a favorite person, to like a BPD term, truly nothing else matters. I feel like I've gotten to the point. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I'm on dating apps. I was called out for this the other day. I know that that's not good for me right now. The more that I focus on myself, the better I feel, the more clear my mind is. And the moment that I'm just like even chatting it up with someone, that's like all that I'm focused on. And I'll do anything to like make my entire life about that. But I'm self-aware. I know that I have codependency issues.
I know I do too.
Yeah. No, it's rough. It's rough out here for sure.
It is. And I just don't know how to get rid of it. But
We'll figure it out
we
eventually.
will.
Yeah.
We will.
All right. I think we're going to take a quick little break.
Here at McShin, we believe in the McShin way, which is authentic recovery support service providers, people with lived experience, bringing that experience to those who need that lived experience in recovery.
Here at McShin, we believe in many things to support our mission. We believe in women empowerment.
What I love most about what we believe here at McShin is we believe in the authenticity of the peer-to-peer approach.
Here at the McShin Foundation, we believe in giving people opportunity.
Here at McShin, we believe in the inherent worth and dignity of every person.
At the McShin Foundation, we believe in helping people reach their full potential.
Here at the McShin Foundation, we believe in multiple pathways to recovery.
Here at McShin, we believe in placing principles before personalities to help spread hope.
Here at McShin, we believe that recovery is possible and that any person seeking recovery can become a more acceptable, responsible, and productive member of society.
Here at the McShin Foundation, we believe in self-discovery.
Here at McShin, we believe in saving lives and offering second chances.
Here at McShin, we believe you can do this.
Here at McShin Foundation, we believe that we can only keep what we have by giving away, which is why we continue to help others like us seek and find recovery.
All right, welcome back, guys. Okay, Salma, you experienced something pretty traumatic. You were in a relationship with someone who passed. Do you want to tell me a little bit about that?
Yes. When I came down here in June, I had met this person. I've known him, well, actually, I met him back in March, but we didn't really talk like that because he was always like out or doing some stuff for like the program. And when I left, he was in jail. He just got out when I came back. So we just started talking, getting to know each other. We were hanging out all the time, and then we made it official. And things were going great. Then something happened. He had overdosed and crashed his car the first time. And he came back, but he had went to jail. So then when he got out, he was doing pretty good, like pretty great. Like he was, staying clean. We were talking about how he's gonna get his 30 days because he's like, well, he's gotten it before, but these past couple of times he's been trying to get clean. He's never like made it to that. So we had like broken up for like at least like a week or two, but we were still talking, and the week Sunday was the day that we got back together. That Friday we were hanging out, everything was going great, and like he would ask me for money and I'd send it to him. And Friday I get a call and he's just like crying because he'd been getting high and he got caught from the program, and he was like, I don't know what to do, like I don't know where to go. And
you were clean at this point, right?
I was, and like I felt bad, like my heart was broken. I didn't know what to do because I wasn't in Richmond. I had gone to go see my kid. So he's like, I told him like, please, like don't get high, like please just don't, like please just, you'll be okay, like just wait for me to get back, like we'll figure this out, like you're gonna be good. He hangs up the phone, and I get a call in an hour saying that he overdosed, and they tried bringing him back, but I found out they found him too late, which just like messed everything up, and I was worried. Something was telling me like be prepared, but I didn't want to.
Intuition, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to think that way. I was like, he's gonna be fine. Like I was like, oh my gosh, like he's gonna be okay. And then I get home to my RCO and they say he's on life support. Wake up to get a call, and it's my friend crying, telling me how sorry she is, and just broke the news. And it's hard because I think I was so, okay, so how can I say this? When I met him and he was alive, I was doing so well, had the sponsor, doing the step work, everything. When he died, I just stopped. I'm still clean. I'm still clean.
Yeah, I was gonna say you
here,
stay clean through all
but
of
I'm
that.
not working the program that I was working.
Well, you're acknowledging it.
Yeah, I know I am, and people tell me that I need time to grieve and all, but I just don't want to think about him being gone.
Yeah, I feel like you haven't fully processed it.
I haven't.
And you're like me, I'm a feeling stuffer, but that always leads me to doing something like crashing my car on purpose. I find that the more that we talk about the hard things and process them, the easier it is to move forward and heal.
And it's just that I just don't want to accept it.
Yeah.
I just want to, I keep telling myself he's out there just, getting high.
Yeah.
But I know he's not. I've called his phone and it used to ring and now it doesn't because it's completely like cut off. I see him on Snapchat. I have messages, still haven't been opened. It hurts, but I just don't know how to grieve. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't want to sit in my room and being sad all the time. That's why I'm always trying to do something. That's why I'm always distracting myself. That's why I'm always out, because it makes my time go by faster. So I can like not think about it and have something else to focus on.
You should go to Jerry's grief group.
I was thinking about that, but I work those days, so I don't really know how I'm going to do it. But I really was thinking about it.
You'll figure it out.
I don't want to go alone, though.
I'll go with you.
Okay.
All right. Well, is there anything else that you wanted to talk about before we wrap things up?
No.
No?
No.
All right. Well, that was fun.
It was.
Thank you, everyone, for listening, and have an awesome evening.
Bye.